I mean, you'd think you'd notice, but you're so in your own little world of, I've got to go out and shake hands, I've got to go just talk to some people, that you don't even notice there's a draft. Well, I wanted to be a diplomat when I was young, and I studied languages, and I think that I'm still a diplomat, even though I'm not in another country negotiating for the United States, which of course is probably quite good right now. And so when I was at the BSO, we'd get to meet a lot of famous people all the time. And in a way, I was not motivated to really spend a lot of time with them because I thought, what's the point? And one person that I really wanted to actually talk with was Steven Spielberg. And the reason is because Steven Spielberg understands the value in music in terms of his films, which is unique in the filmmaking business these days. But on top of that, I mean, he did the most fun and playful films to the most difficult and heart-wrenching films. And someone who could really tell a story like that and change people's feelings and lives and teach about history it's a pretty amazing thing. So he's someone that I would love to have dinner with. So I eat way too much chocolate, and I know I shouldn't, but I'm really quite addicted. And my other one is wine, good wine, not any old wine, not wine just to drink wine. In fact, I wish the wine was non-alcoholic so I could have more of that fabulous wine that I love. Italy is my favorite place to travel with. It's a close tie with Japan, where I spent a lot of time, and I love the people in Japan, and I love the food in Japan, and it's so organized, and there's so many positives about Japan. But the interesting thing for me is Italy and Japan have a couple things in common. And one is that if you don't speak the language well, people want to help you and communicate with you anyway. And that's a really charming thing. Kim Noltemy to moshimasu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. And then the other thing is the food. You can go in a restaurant in Japan or in Italy that has 4 tables and get the best meal you've ever had in your life. Ooh, that's another one. Okay, so, I mean, this is a really ridiculous one. So I was at an event and I went to the restroom and came out, and it was one of those horrible times where your skirt is tucked in the back somehow, and you walk out and there you are, flashing everyone. Fortunately, a few people saw me quickly and like literally ran up to me and pulled my skirt down. But I'm amazed that you can actually do that and not notice. I mean, you'd think you'd notice, but you're so in your own little world of, I've got to go out and shake hands, I've got to go talk to some people, that you don't even notice there's a draft.